This is Colin Dixon with nScreenMedia, and I'm at NAB 2022 speaking to Brian Cullinan, who is the Chief Revenue Officer of Video Elephant. Brian, welcome.
Thank you, Colin.
We're on the BitCentral booth here, and Video Elephant uses BitCentral. But I wanted to give the audience an opportunity to hear a lot more about Video Elephant because they probably haven't heard about you. And you are actually enabling a lot of smaller content providers to participate very well in the fast linear market, right?
That's right. Just obviously, fast is where everyone wants to get into. For a lot of content owners, particularly smaller content owners, it can be complex, it can be expensive, it can be resource intensive, and given our partnership with BitCentral, we can stand up fast channels for them quickly, easily. We can promote them for them, we'll distribute them. But additionally, given our legacy business and content syndication and distribution, we can also help them with wider distribution of their content and generate revenue for them in other ways outside of fast. So it's a kind of a broader solution than just fast. But yes.
So talk to us a little bit about how your model differs from the traditional model that we're seeing employed by people like Whirl and Amagi in the creation and distribution of the channels.
I suppose the easiest way, the single biggest differentiator, I would say, is we're first and foremost a content company. We're all about content distribution. I would say a lot of those companies like you referenced are first and foremost technology companies. So their core value proposition is taking that content and having the technology to create and stand up a channel, but they won't help you with its distribution. So they won't bring you to the platforms. You have to go and do that yourselves. Whereas our proposition to content owners is, give us your content and we will help distribute that and monetize that content for you around the globe. That could be in a fast channel, your own branded fast channel. It could be curated with other content partners of ours into a fast channel. It could be, we could stand up a cooking channel and blend 2 or 3 different content partners together and give it a brand. But we can also distribute that through our existing syndication business, which could be on to web publishers, to out of home, and essentially anywhere there's a screen that there's a requirement for video.
Right.
If that makes sense.
It does. And so talk to us a little bit about who you're working with, what content providers you have. You have a bunch, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've a library of over 3.5 million videos. We receive somewhere in the region of 2,000 to 3,000 videos a day from about 1,000 different sources. So it's huge. Some of the marquee brands we would work with include Bloomberg, Euronews, Billboard, Hollywood Reporter, Us Weekly, Sports Illustrated. In Europe, we'd work with Euronews, we'd work with The Telegraph, we'd work with Al Jazeera. I could go on.
So there's a long list, pretty much in every genre and every category.
Every genre and every category. Obviously, some are stronger than others. I don't need to tell you the rights around sports and music are always difficult and challenging.
Indeed.
So we have sports, we have lots of sports content, we have lots of music content, but they would not be, they're just challenging verticals. But otherwise, entertainment is huge, news for us is huge, lifestyle, etc. So,
right.
Yeah.
So your business model is a little bit different as well, working with those smaller providers, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, our secret sauce really is our aggregation. So our customers like working with us because they get access to this huge library of content, this huge reservoir of content that they can dip in and out of as required, all through a single pipe and through a single set of commercial terms. So 1 minute they might want a news story about crypto, 2 minutes later they might want the dog playing the piano video. 2 minutes later it could be a cooking video. So it's this breadth and depth of content that they get access to, as I say, through a single pipe and through a single set of commercial terms. That's very, very appealing to them. Conversely, for the content owner, it would be very difficult to them to go out and do these small individual deals for them. For both sides, it would, for the content owners to go out and try and sign up those deals, it would be very, very difficult. So we do that for them as well. if that makes sense.
Yeah, so it sounds like a great option for a smaller provider who would have difficulty. Well, anybody would have difficulty doing those types of smaller deals, right?
Yeah, but it's not just the smaller guys. So,
right. Anybody.
So I would be bold enough to say I think we have the largest video library in the planet. Certainly the largest short form video library in the planet, and we're growing it. We have a team. Content acquisition team, and they spend all day, every day, out talking to content owners and seeing how we can help them distribute and monetize their content worldwide. Yeah. Fast, obviously, it's a huge part of what's going on today, but we're here, as you said, on the Bit Central booth, great partners of ours. They're the guys who we work closely with to create these fast channels. But there's lots of other opportunities for distribution of video content. Out of home is huge for us at the moment. Yep. Really, really exploding, and obviously web publishing is, video on web publishers is as strong today as it ever was. So.
Yeah. Out of home, really. What sort of locations?
Anything. It could be nail salons, bars, gyms, doctors' waiting rooms, corporate lobbies, back of an Uber, quick service restaurants. Like, you think about it, anywhere there's a screen and there's eyeballs, that's valuable real estate. Yeah. So. Traditionally a bar or a gym or something might have had just a TV in the background running CNN 24/7 or something, whereas now they can curate content specifically for their audience, and it can be monetized, or they can run house ads. So there's a lot of companies out there providing these services, the hardware and the content, to these locations and these venues. We would power a lot of the content for that. So we're actually creating channels specifically for out of home. Because they have to be uniquely brand safe, family friendly. So we're working very closely with our out of home partners to making sure that it ticks all those boxes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it sounds like if you're a content provider, they should be talking to you.
1,000,000%. Couldn't agree more.
Very good. Well, I hope you'll come back and talk to us about how things are going at the end of the year, maybe.
100%. Love to. Yeah.
Right. It's been a delight talking with you.
Thanks, Colin.
Thank you.
Likewise.
This has been Colin Dixon with nScreenNoise.